weeks ago tracking this very space mission, and so I'll ensure that you get the best view to that launch when it happens. We're counting down to 12:01 p.m. here on India Today as we get you all the details that you need to know about the space mission, what makes it historic, and why Group Captain Subhanshu Shukla is all set, raring to go, super excited, as you can see there in his spacesuit. He's made his way into the Dragon capsule. We'll get you those updates. Let's begin with our countdown to the moment of blast-off. We've got less than an hour to go for that historic mission to kick off. So at 12:01 p.m. is when the journey will begin for Subhanshu Shukla and for the rest of the crew, the 3 other astronauts with him, to the International Space Station. It's going to be an absolutely glorious sight to watch out for, because you will see the launch taking place moments later, the Falcon 9 rocket returning back to base, to a landing deck that's been set up, even as the Dragon capsule, in which Group Captain Subhanshu Shukla is currently seated, will make that long journey to the International Space Station. Remember that Group Captain Shukla is the pilot of this mission, so huge responsibility on his shoulders as well, particularly the moment of docking, which will happen 28 hours after you see the blast-off happening. So tomorrow is when the docking will happen. The mission commander is Peggy Whitson, someone who's got a great deal of experience, who's been part of many such space missions. And this isn't just historic for India. It's also historic for Poland and for Hungary, because they've got astronauts too who are going into space after 4 decades. For us here in India, of course, this is such an emotional moment, because after 1984, you've got the second time ever that an Indian astronaut is going into space. But for Shukla as well, there are so many firsts. He's going to be the first Indian ever at the International Space Station. He's going to be breaking Rakesh Sharma's record. Rakesh Sharma was in space for 7 days. Subhanshu Shukla will be there for 14 days at the International Space Station, taking part and ensuring that experiments handpicked by ISRO are conducted by Shukla. All crucial for the Gaganyaan mission as well. But let's listen in to what Group Captain Shukla had to say. This was a video that was released by Axiom Space, who's been the collaborator of this entire mission.
Pilot Shubhan from the Indian Space Research Organization, AX-4 pilot Subhanshu Shukla.
Namaste. I'm Group Captain Subhanshu Shukla.
A fighter pilot for 15 years, he was selected as one of 4 Indian astronauts in 2020.
Captain Shukla, are you ready for the ride? Will you do some yoga in space like your idol Rakesh Sharma did in 1984?
The first Indian astronaut, Wing Commander Rakesh Sharma, traveled to space in 1984. I grew up reading about him in textbooks and listening to his stories from space. I was deeply impressed by him. This journey that I'm on, it has been a long one for me. And it started out somewhere. I didn't know that this is the path it is going to finally take. I would say that I have been extremely fortunate and extremely lucky to have gotten the opportunities to first fly all my life, which was a dream job for me, and then have the opportunity to apply to astronaut corps, and now consequently be here. The way this worked out for me was that probably a week before we arrived at Axiom was the time I came to know that I will be going. I was extremely excited to be here. I was very happy, because this was a possibility for me to actually fly to space. You don't know how to respond to such things.
Shuk's his wisdom. The knowledge that he possesses, he could be 130 years old.
For me, having him as my pilot in the Dragon capsule is great. He already has that operational savvy. You know, he's just wicked smart when it comes to spacecraft technologies.
He is very focused, and he will basically go 1, 2, 3, 4 in a record time. I don't even know how he gets there so fast.
The team that I'm flying with on this mission, it is fantastic. I do feel that, I have exceptional crewmates. I will have these crew members for this one flight, but post this mission, these are going to be my friends for life. It has been an amazing journey. These are moments that really tell you that you are getting to be a part of something that is much larger than yourself. I can only say how extremely fortunate I am to be a part of this. It is my sincere endeavor through my mission to inspire an entire generation back home in the country. I want to use this opportunity to ignite curiosity among kids. Even if this story, my story, is able to change one life, it would be a huge success for me. I'm Group Captain Subhanshu Shukla, and I am the mission pilot for Axiom 4 mission.
From the Indian Space Research Organization,